The sign is up. So wet it down. Get your money up.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Now an inside give to Benson. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We'll give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Murray here on 1st down. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Ball in again, it's McBride. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense executing early, new set of downs at the 38-yard line. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through.
Hold on, bro. I gotta get my son.
Contact. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Robinson now from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Green. Come back.
On 4th down, here's Murray. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
From the red zone now. Go right side, and McBride has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Buccaneers' 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Throwing again, Murray. Gets this one to London. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Murray with the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180!
Right back to Irving now. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 3rd and 8.
180!
3rd and long for him here. The pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Jalen Thompson makes the play. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Go on.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. Escapes, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 13-0 lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Has a hole left, room to run. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown. You could really hear the crowd swell. First on the block, and then again as he scooped it and started the return. Brock, really one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in a game, no matter what the score is.
And one of the rarest for us as well. You know, the rule that they could take it back for 2 was introduced in 2015. And the total number of extra points blocked and taken back is still in the single digits. Incredibly hard to do, but they just pulled it off.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving. Start this drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st down, here's Baker. That's caught, it's Cade Otton. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Dead. 20.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Dead. 180. 110.
Irving here from the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Dead. 180. Dead.
From the gun, Mayfield. On the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Hey, alert the...
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers in an unenviable 3rd and pretty far.
Dead. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to run and draw here with Benson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third down, and they need to get 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Murray. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, Quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Alert, alert, alert. Set. 180. What's up?
Mayfield on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
180.
Throwing again is Baker. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Pistol. Set. 180.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Set. 180.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Right side, this is a bucs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Set. 180. Stop.
Baker throwing again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Sec.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Set. 180. What's up?
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Up, up. Start.
Plowing up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. 180. Point. Watch out.
Here's the give to Irving. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
180. Start.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it at the 24. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up 3rd down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. That's him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Dose of the hurry up here. Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll be met near the line to to limit the game to a yard. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Murray on the play fake. He rolls to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and finding that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
10 yards to go.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here's Palmer. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Mayfield now from the gun. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bucs football and their season on the line here as they trail. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Six. Real. 180. Stop.
First down, here's Baker. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
27-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Good. What's that?
Mayfield set to pass. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Real. Good. 180. What's that?
Here's Baker to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Good. 180. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got it near the 8. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Well, no doubt about it, Brock, that was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down, give to Irving. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Cardinals getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense to the line fast. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long.
20.
Here's Mayfield. Catch made left side by Abuka. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
180.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's good to Godwin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
180.
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. Running in the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
27. Buccaneers 17.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now on with Martinez. He has the Cardinal 1st down. This one's over. They can run out this way.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long.